What up guys, today we're going to be reacting to Fangito's video called The World's Strongest Movie Had Crazy Hand Activity. Now, the last one I checked out, I think it was the Garlic Jr. movie. The martial arts and the choreography in that film were amazing. They were phenomenal. I loved it. I also love his commentary, and I love his, frame by frame commentary on like the fight itself. It's very cool to see, and it's, like I said, the reason why I checked that one out is because I've had a lot of people saying now that Goku can't beat this character or that character in a hand-to-hand combat, and he's not that great of a martial artist, or that he doesn't show this and that skill. But I don't believe that. I don't agree with that. And his channel is very great because it showcases, the fighting, from the Dragon Ball characters, but also the choreography. Because a lot of people say Naruto has better choreography because the fighting looks more fluid. But it's like, you guys don't notice that the Dragon Ball's fighting animation and stuff is also really beautiful. It's just not as, in your face as the Naruto one. It's a little more subtle with it. And yeah, you guys might be wondering, like, Dragon Ball being subtle. It is less subtle when it comes to its storytelling, but when it comes to the visuals, like the fighting and stuff like that, it is far more intricate than a lot of people think, and a lot of people give credit for. And I have a feeling the fights in this movie is just gonna be as crazy as the last one, maybe even crazier. So yeah, let's get into it.
Roshi got it like that. Hold on, look at the stance. He's gonna drop a great performance versus these randoms. Look at this block, bro. Just perfect. He's gonna disappear to the left, come from the top. Whoop! Block the kicks. And this part right here is crazy. Look at this. He's gonna dodge the kick, block the kick, sweep! He's going crazy. Block. Two-handed. Perfect. He's gonna block two people at the same time. Then he's gonna catch the fist crisply. Then you're gonna see a perfect high block. Just look at how perfect it is, man. That's that martial arts mastery. And he's gonna block with the right. But look at the left. He's not gonna block it with the left. He's gonna block it with the right. Just look at this speed from Roshi, man. Look at that. Everybody moving crazy. Whoop! Look at the arms behind his back. Like, he's just flexing at this point. Block the pink dude excellently. But pay attention to the green dude and where Roshi's head is. Whoop! He dodged the kick, but he's gonna go through his legs. That's crazy. And he's gonna block the pink dude. Now, this pink dude, get out the frame. Let the big fella eat. Look at the left. Whoop! And the big fella's gonna do a spin kick. Like, he still blocked it, but no big man should be doing that block. And they're gonna repeat the same thing that we saw earlier again. Look at the handsprings. He's gonna charge the Kamehameha. They're gonna seamlessly jump out the way so the big fella can tank it. He's gonna stretch all the way and just boing. Hold on, go back to that. Why is this so funny, bro? Yo, he barely dodged that. And just look at this frame. I'm still dying about that flip, bro. He'd go crazy and hole in the wall. Damn, damn. Roshi started out real nice, was blocking everything, and then he got cut. We know who's next. This
Okay, I want to stop there. I want to go. He does like through each little fight that was in there, so I'm going to stop with each fight and then talk about it. That one, you can tell that Master Roshi was more on the back foot and his fighting was more defensively. He was doing more blocks, parries, and dodges than actually striking, and that's because he had 3 assailants versus him, and they're also more powerful than him. But the fact that he was able to defend himself is impressive, and is obviously due to his, martial arts skills alone, because even though he's very powerful and very fast, these characters in the movie, I haven't watched it in a while, they were definitely more powerful than him. They were giving Goku a little bit of like a tough time. They weren't strong enough to actually hurt him or beat him, but they were able to give him quite a bit of pushback. So the fact that Master Roshi was able to do anything to them, or at least, survive for that long, showcases, his natural skill and his talent and abilities. And that's just amazing. Also, we don't see too much of Master Roshi, but when you do see his movement slowly, it looks very nice. Though I will say that he did block quite a bit with both hands, which is very dangerous in any fight. You should usually block with one hand to have the other one open, just in case to throw an attack or whatever, but even so, he was able to still block with the other hand right away, even though he had on one side, because he had one side open. If you're against multiple assailants, you want to have as much as advantage to block all attacks or damage that you can receive. Though I will say this, Dragon Ball, one of the greatest things they do when they do the choreography is having multiple people fighting one person. And when you watch like actual action movies like Jackie Chan or Jet Li movies, the one problem or thing that they have a lot of problems with is having it look realistic, but also making the main character look badass enough to be able to fight off multiple assailants at once and casually take them on. So usually they have the other character in the background just standing and do some dumb stuff. Sometimes you can tell that they're coming in, but they're not going in. It's like, in reality, they would just jump in and try to attack. but the way Toriyama has, drawn them and shown them, and I know some people say, well, this is more of his, he has other people doing the filmmaking and stuff, which that is true, but Toriyama also does this quite a bit in the actual series itself. So whether it's Toriyama or one of his people from his staff, they're really good at the animation when it comes to that, and they do it fluidly. Like I said, it's very hard to showcase multiple people fighting one person and have that one person be able to simultaneously block them all at the same time. But they do it perfectly, and Goku's really good at that. That's one of the reasons why I also think Goku's such a great martial artist, because it's already hard enough to fight one person at a time. It's even harder to fight multiple people at once and that have pretty impressive skill. And you saw the movement, how impressive it was and how fast it was, because when you actually watch it without the frame by frame, it's very fast. So the fact that they put this much stuff in with that short amount of time of all this stuff happening, it's amazing. And the crazy thing is most people miss it anyway. The only reason I was able to see this is because of him going frame by frame, but we miss them, and we usually pick up on some of stuff because we can't I can't catch all that movement speed, but we're able to catch some interesting stuff. But right there, that was pretty cool, that whole fight. Nothing too crazy, but still pretty fun and cool to see. And also, one other thing, I had an argument with somebody else. They're saying that, you're saying Goku has fought, skilled opponents, very skilled opponents. You're saying Frieza is very skilled. You're saying Majin Buu is very skilled. And yes, technically, they're not shown to be high-level martial artists. But when you just look at the fighting, like what you see right here, they're impressive. They fight basically like this. You're going to see some crazy strikes, punches, kicks, blocks, parries. So yes, they might theoretically not sound as impressive because they don't have statements like, they learned this martial art or that martial art, they learned this moves or that moves, where people focus on that too much. But when you look at the fluidity of their movements and their actual fighting, it is far more impressive than just making statements. Because at the end of the day, the visual is the more important part. But I thought that was pretty cool.
Block from Goku, just textbook. The big fella's gonna throw another one. Woo! Pay attention though. Goku's gonna smack it, then he's gonna dodge it, then he's gonna block it. This is what we call mastery. Damn! Just look at the way the big fella's looking down on him. And he's gonna smile at him. Goku's not gonna take that. He's gonna tell him to spin for me. Look at the way he's keeping the foot there, yo. He think he can low. That's too many handsprings, buddy. He almost broke his neck. That's crazy. Then the big fella's gonna get out the water and start chasing. But fast forward a little, we see these balls with spikes on them. Goku's gonna dodge everything excellently. Move to the right, move to the left, move to the right again, jump off. He's gonna do a sideways cartwheel dodging two. Then he's gonna air jump over. He's gonna do a front flip, land, do a back flip, then jump over one. And he's gonna destroy everything on top of that. Come on, bro. This is Goku. He's like that. Damn! Yo, look at his neck. Then he's gonna hold him with the fist. Damn! And look at the big fella. Bro, nah, yo, I'm not even looking at the screen right now. He's gonna try a drop kick, not knowing about the abilities of the big fella. The big fella think he invincible. Goku's like, okay, we're gonna see how far you can really stretch. He's gonna keep stretching, go do the Kaioken and keep stretching. Not gonna lie, if I'm being honest, this is mad brutal. Goku and Kaioken, he's not even gonna look back at him as he's deflating. Goku was talking crazy too. He was like, yeah, that'll knock the air out of him. Defeated and deflated. Goku versus damn! Goku's gonna leave the elbow there just to flex on him. But pay attention to this next part. Look at the green dude at the right. I did not slow it down. That's actually how fast he was moving. Slow as hell. Goku's gonna find him. Don't worry. Behind me? Yeah, they're gonna jump him. Now look at the stance. Damn! Punch him in the gut and yo. He's in the air from that last punch. That's hilarious. Spin him around, then knee him in the gut. You know what? Punch him as well. Get him up out of here. Damn! This is gonna get Goku mad. He's locked in now. The green dude is gonna try to disappear again and damn! Nah, that is one of the hardest punches I have ever seen. Yo, look at his face. Caught him in motion. And look at Goku's face. Yeah, I told you he's locked in. And he's gonna kick this dude right here. And look at how elegantly he made him spin. Goku's gonna rush again. And look at how fast this is. Yo, don't worry. I'm gonna slow it down. Goku dodged the pink guy. Green dude grabbed the fist. Green dude is gonna block the kick with both arms. Goku's gonna block the pink guy with the right. Goku's gonna punch the pink dude. Pink dude's gonna smack it. Green dude gonna try to punch him. Goku's gonna grab it. Then Goku's gonna block the kick from the green dude and also dodge the pink dude. Goku's gonna kick him off screen. Look at the green dude checking the kick. I think he's blocking the pink dude here. The pink dude is gonna grab the fist. Look at him protecting his mans. They're gonna repeat the frames a little. Hold these two body kicks. And look at this. Look at the flexibility. Straight vertical. Damn, Goku. But look how big his mouth is. This random is gonna charge up this ice wind attack. Hold on, go back to that and enhance. I'm not gonna lie, just look at the way he's falling, bro. All them extra spins, bro. The animators was just having fun in the studio. That's that attention to detail. Goku's about to be completely frozen, and guess who pulls up? The kid. Yo, look at these flips from Krillin. Look at him spread out a little. That's what's up. Look at the pose. Yo, is my memory bad, or have we just never seen this move before? Key force field. They just gonna bounce it off. It don't matter. Guess who's pulling up? Krillin with the hit stick. And they're gonna do a handspring at the same time. And this dude is gonna transform. And it's actually not even a transformation. It's just like weapons. He's gonna bring them out. He's gonna electrify them. And he's gonna use them as a whip. Yo, if I'm being honest, this is one of like the most creative weapons I've seen. Damn, Krillin. And he's gonna cook Gohan as well. And go cook him, torture him in front of Goku. The only reason why I'm showing you this is because look at this frame, bro. Look at the frame. Hold on. The next one. Oh my goodness. This frame is crazy. If I'm being honest, that is one of the coolest frames I've seen. And they gave it to some random. Anyway, the pink random is gonna, turn him to ice. Goku is activated. Goku is angry. Let's get it. Kaioken Goku breaking out the ice. Look at the aura, the way it's dancing. The pink dude is gonna try that ice wind thing. He's gonna hit stick the ice. Goku is then gonna damn! Look at his face. Look at the tongue. Look at the white fluids come. Whoa. That was crazy. Whoa. He gonna try the electricity. Perfect kick. Tell him to stargaze for me. Goku's not done yet, though. He's gonna do the classic Kaioken chase. Hey, look at this, bro. I'm telling you, I got a theory on this. Maybe this is the clothes burning off. The gi can't handle the speed. Dang! Yo, look at this dude's legs, bro. And Goku loves to hold his opponent after doing that Kaioken combo. Why he holding him like a 24-pack of Fanta, though? Piccolo is mean.
Okay, so that was the end of that one. I wanted to pause so many times because they had so many cool things right there. That was just so much fun. I think it was actually 2 parts. Yeah, it was him against the big guy and then that. Okay, so the big guy fight, nothing too crazy, but they did have some pretty cool shots. That one kick where he had his legs standing up. His flexibility is phenomenal. Like, these guys, their like flexibility is cool. Also the acrobatics. In real life, you don't really need acrobatics to be a good fighter, but it does showcase good mobility in your body. And it's also really looks nice for like, movie fights when you see like them doing that stuff. Jackie Chan does that a lot. He did it with Benny the Jet, who's an actual kickboxer. He told him when he was doing Meals on Wheels, he said, hey, do some backflips for me. I want to see how many you can do. He did quite a bit, and then he kind of got dizzy and passed out, and he just wanted to see if he could do those stuff. So it's not necessary, but it is still pretty impressive to see, and it's just cool. And like I said, a lot of people do give Dragon Ball shit saying, oh, Naruto has better choreography. I've heard a lot of people saying they reuse like the animation, which I do agree with. They do that, but it's not like that's all they do and they don't have anything cool there. You already saw a bunch of cool stuff there. So yeah, him, I do remember the part where he punctured through him. That was pretty cool. It wasn't too insane, that one, besides the kick, that I thought that was pretty cool. But the fight against those 2 other guys, phenomenal. You just saw how crazy that was. This is what I mean by the choreography is far more subtle than people think, because when you normally watch these, you don't see that. But if you go by frame or you look at it carefully or watch it a couple of times, you will notice cool stuff like that. Whereas, other characters, like, you might see some cool stuff, but it's just all flashy and it's not very, it's just up in your face. It's not very, I guess you could say, it's not very interesting because it's not, what's the word? I'm fucking forgetting right now. Forget it. It's just basically the other one is right up there in your face. The other one is more hidden and secret. It's not like literally obvious to know what's happening. But that entire sequence right there, I'm gonna go back and look at it. So for one, the whole thing where they were beating him up, the guy punched him in the air, punched Goku in the face while he's in midair. The other guy grabs him, swings him around, knees him. Then the other guy punt kicks him. That entire sequence right there was beautiful. I love that because it showcases their speed too. Because the reason why that's happening is it's super speed. They hit him so fast, so hard, he flew in the air. But then they also had so much speed that they were able to hit him while he was in air before he could come down. And they did that stuff. So like that was cool that he punched him in the air. He swung him around, kneed him, and then punted him. That shit was smooth as hell. And then Goku, what he did right after that, like when he was fighting and stuff, he came back, he decked the guy, punched him hella hard in the face. That shows great timing. That's another thing that comes really great with combat, combat fighting and experience. A lot of people, like I said, when I talked about Goku's martial arts skills, a lot of things people need to understand is there's more to fighting than just the simple stuff. There's, striking, there's grappling, there's ground and pound, there's blocking, parrying, there's evading attacks, there's just like bobbing and weaving, and then there's like, counter attacks, there's timing, there's balance, there's many other things that come into fighting that makes it a lot more complex. And Goku showed two great things there. He showed great timing, and he showed great precision with his attack. He timed out where he was going to be, and he hit him dead center. Also, that's how you create a great counterattack. A counterattack is basically you time out your opponent, you basically match to when they're going to hit you or coming at you, and then you were able to hit the right time and then hit them at the right right spot with the accuracy and at the right time. So that's how you do a counterattack. That was a beautiful counter. And then you see the other guy coming in at him, and Goku does one of the most beautiful kicks. I've never seen that before. The guy was coming literally right behind him and swings his foot while he's leaning forward, swings his foot backwards around and kicks him. Like, a roundhouse is usually you kick around in front. He literally did a backwards roundhouse while balancing down like that. That's phenomenal. That's why I love Dragon Ball's fighting, hand-to-hand combat stuff. Because a lot of people say, oh, the frames, yes, that can be like a thing that ruins it, where they repeat the same frames. But when you look at the actual new stuff or stuff that they do different, it's so beautiful. That's really great. And this just showcases more of how great of a martial artist he is. How he's able to fight multiple opponents at once, block, parry, dodge, how he's able to counter them by timing it, hitting them perfectly, and do cool, different, unique moves also while he's doing it. It's just phenomenal. Goku's, this is why he's considered an exceptional martial artist, because of what he's able to do with his body.
Gohan is excited. Hey, it's Mr. Piccolo. Damn! Piccolo was mind control, hypnotized, whatever you want to call it. Piccolo was gonna rush, and Krillin is standing right there. He should be jumping in. Krillin, come on, bro. You tough. Let's go. Yo, Krillin, what are you doing? This is not a tornado drill. Damn! Hey, excellent block from Goku, though. We just gonna forget about Krillin. Hey, Piccolo was punching, but look at this. Yo, he's punching so fast. There's two fists. Look, bro, there's two fists. Those are two left hands. Dodge the uppercut. Hold on. Enhance. Yo, are those the fists in the eyes? That is a crazy catch. I'm telling you, nobody caught that. He gonna catch the fist. Woo! Look at the way Goku was looking at the fist, and look at the way Piccolo was looking at Goku. He's gonna dodge, and he's gonna start doing crazy back handspring. They gonna jump in. Look at the way the veins was glistening. Grab the fist excellently. Then Goku was gonna block the kick. Woo! Look at the way he moved his body to the left. Then he's gonna move his neck backwards to dodge the kick. That's crazy. Then Piccolo was gonna do a front flip axe kick on the neck. Crisp. Goku's gonna hit the ground and get activated immediately. Damn! Look at the frames, man. I'm telling you, bro, nothing passes me. Nah, he's choking the hell out of Goku. His new name is Latrell Spree Piccolo. Alright, that's messed up. But look at the way Piccolo dodged it, though. Goku's new name is PJ Carly Simoku. That one was just bad. Sweep! Damn! Hold on. Go back to that. Yeah, this frame right here, crazy. Goku's gonna do crazy spins and... Not gonna lie, this is a crazy position to be in, Goku. Gohan, he's not there, bro. Give up. Damn! Piccolo's then gonna cock the fist back unnecessarily. Goku could have saw this punch coming from Uzbekistan. Goku think he's slick, trying to hide the fact that he got kicked with the crazy handsprings. Is this the best choreographed scene in Dragon Ball? Look at the movement, but let's slow it down though. Goku dodged. We saw that easily. Woo! Bro, look at this. The bend is crazy. Goku's gonna sweep. He's gonna do a kippa. Crazy, man. He could have easily jumped. Hold on, look at the frame. It would have been easier for him to jump over it than to bend that low. Just look at the art. Look at the mean muggin. Look at Gohan for the third time being in the way. Piccolo with the mind control is on extra evil timing. This right here would have been the wildest slap in anime history. Cocked it back from Tajikistan with the key enhanced. A key enhanced slap. And look at Goku coming in, deflecting the key blast with a key blast. Hey, that's cool and all, but I don't know why he didn't just hit Piccolo out the way. Damn. It's crazy how Goku noticed it before it happened. Just couldn't do nothing about it though. He's gonna cock it back and damn! Stargaze for me, Piccolo. Hey, he's doing the double hand thing that Piccolo was doing earlier. Piccolo's gonna show off the claws. Hey, Goku's then gonna block this next hit excellently. Then he's gonna grab the hand of Piccolo and try to punch him, but Piccolo grabbed the punch. Then Piccolo is gonna move the right hand upwards to hit him in the jaw crisply. There's so many layers in the hands. I'm gonna replay it though. Alright, we back at it. Look at
Okay, that sequence was also phenomenal. All these fights is crazy. How do they pack so much cool shit? And like I said, I want to let them all play out, but there's just so many stuff, and I just don't want to forget it because there's too many things. So sorry if I forget a little. But you can see like the moment Piccolo goes to attack Goku, he's automatically always blocking. Even sometimes like he gets caught up, and I know a lot of people say, well, he lets his guard down. I don't really agree with that. He does get caught up, but that's just like in any fight. Anybody can do that. Happens to anybody. But usually when he fights, he's very defensively, very sound. So I do think that that is kind of an exaggeration by Toriyama from Resurrection of F and Dragon Ball Super with the whole he gets caught off guard a lot and easily. I just think they like took something that they want to make a bigger thing and then exaggerate the hell out of it. He might have had a little bit of a problem with that, but that's just everybody. When you're fighting, you can be very defensively sound, but you're still going to get hit sometimes. So that doesn't mean that you're bad at keeping your guard up. It just means that sometimes it happens. It's just reality. But yeah, Piccolo doing the double fist thing. Obviously, they can throw punches really fast. Insane. I love that when they do that, they show the visuals of their hand-to-hand combat style with the speed very well. It does the representation of that speed. And then the whole Goku seeing it coming to his face. You know what? That's what I mean. It's subtle. And that's what the word I was trying to say earlier that I forgot. It's subtle. You do not see this until they show it frame by frame. A lot of people think that a lot of the Dragon Ball stuff is just very blatantly obvious, but then you actually look at stuff like this and you're like, damn, they have a lot of subtlety to it. The fact that they show that, they didn't have to do that. Most people wouldn't have caught that. I only caught that because of him, so I don't think anybody would have caught that. So the fact that they actually animated the fist in his eye to show the representation of the punch coming towards him is really great detail. And the thing that makes something like, in a movie great detail is when it's something that nobody was going to notice and it was a very small thing, but they put it in there. That's what's considered a great detail. You can have like great shots, but they're not going to be great details if they're not like secretive, and that was definitely more of a secretive one. It was nice. You see, and then Goku jumping up in the air upside down. I always love that when they're upside down and moving. That's cool. He was able to dodge attacks from the side, his neck, and then he turned around and did a backflip to kick Goku in the face. That was also really beautiful by Piccolo there. And then Goku and him started going at each other. Goku blocking the punch like this, that was pretty cool. Then him, Piccolo turn around, kicking him in the back, but Goku being able to take the momentum from the kick. And the reason why he flipped wasn't to look good. It's basically to minimize the damage and impact. It's called rolling with a punch, and it's usually different. You just move like a little bit, like if somebody punches you right in the face, you move so you minimize the damage. But Goku moved his entire body with the flip, so even though he got kicked, he didn't fully get kicked because most of the weight and momentum didn't fully contact him. So by doing that, he let it off. That's how you do also if you do parkour and you jump off things. You basically compress your body, you pull in your legs, so when you do it, you minimize the damage and stuff and you spread out. So Goku did that perfectly. The movement's right there. And then this little sequence, it was just that one fucking blew my mind. That shit is beautiful. That's what I love to see. That's what gives this story like so much more impact. A lot of people were asking you, talking about Dragon Ball Super. Why doesn't Dragon Ball Super have an impact like Z? What's the difference between the fighting? The main key difference is the way they show and illustrate the fight. The choreography in Dragon Ball Z is far more creative and more complex, where in Super it's a lot more simplistic. It has some cool shots, but it's usually more straightforward, except for when they actually go off. And the other thing that really holds them back is the fact that in the original Z, the impact from the punches, they really showcase the force and power from it. That's the one great thing about Dragon Ball is they're really good at showcasing these characters' powers. They're good at showcasing how fast they are, how durable they are, and how strong they are through the martial arts choreography itself. So the thing that I'm missing in Super was when they hit them, you don't really feel an impact because they're not showing the camera shaking. There's not showing like a high level of power or whatever. It's just somebody getting punched and they're getting like the fast rapid little punches. It's like tiny taps against the chest. Where the difference is Super, when they hit, they do multiple rapid, weak little attacks that look like they're just just touching them a little bit. Whereas in this one, they might do a couple of more slower shots to showcase the impact of the punches and the attacks that are going in. But that sequence right there, specifically with Piccolo coming in for the punch, Goku leaning all the way back to dodge it like Neo from the Matrix. Then he turns around, kicks him, and then you see Piccolo doing literally a bridge to dodge his kick. And then after that, you see you see them just going back to it and stuff. They did flips. They had a couple other stuff. I just don't want to go back and Actually, maybe I can go back a little if you guys want to see it again.
Alright, Goku dodge. We saw that easily. Whoop! Bro, look at this. The bend is crazy. Goku's gonna sweep. He's gonna do a kippa. Crazy, man.
Yeah, and then they just got back up. But that was pretty cool. That was a nice little thing. But that's what really draws you to it. People always say, what makes fight scene look cool? It's not just the fluid choreography. It's also impactful moments. I would consider them highlight moments. When you watch fighting and stuff, you watch boxing or MMA. There's it's a whole fight, but usually only some parts of the fight have some beautiful highlights where you see some solid shots and solid movements, dodging or whatever. You see those ones, those are called highlight moments. And a lot of shows, when they do combat, they don't try to focus on some highlight moments. Don't try to just make it all the fight about just showcasing cool, things, but that does amplify it a lot. And that's what area Dragon Ball does really good. Naruto, they do great with the hand-to-hand choreography, but there's nothing really that stands out. There's no real insane highlight moments usually in the fight. There's oh, I remember that part. That part is cool. That part is cool. They do sometimes, but Dragon Ball usually does it. When you go back to the movies or the show, you see those parts that are yep, I remember that part. That part was cool. That part was cool. These are all highlight moments, and you can definitely see it when you watch, let's say you're watching somebody react to a show, right? You already see Naruto stuff or other animes or other shows, and you people watch those people react to it, right? You want them to see, specific parts that you watched that you really enjoyed in the fight. Maybe somebody did a backflip, maybe somebody did an insane block or stuff, and those are highlight little shots that you see that are iconic. And Dragon Ball does that very well. Every time when I watch people reacting to Dragon Ball and I see the fights, I'm like, I hope they, sometimes they have to edit it out. I'm always thinking, did they leave this in? Because that was cool. Did they leave that in? Because that was cool. That showcased, the great, impact of the highlight moments that they had in the fight itself.
Alright, we back at it. Look at the lineup. Look at Goku doing the little stance change. The sweat droplets. Look at him. He's yelling, talking about, you're gonna pay for this. He's angry. He rushing in. Fearless Piccolo. Stop! Damn. And he bounced too. Gohan just standing there shocked. Everybody else is getting active. I try Kamehameha hits him crisp. Look at him just walking through the plasma current. He could have stomped on Krillin, but he just missed. Just look at the impact area on the lower regions. Hit him on them ancient artifacts. And he plastered him on the wall as well. That's crazy. Krillin don't know how to zigzag. How you gonna double take the blast and not zigzag? Damn. Anyway, Gohan is finally gonna get activated. Let's... Okay, forget that. We got Goku anyway. Goku extending the power pole, trips him nicely. Piccolo coming in, as I said, clutch Piccolo. He's gonna do consecutive ki blasts, but this time they're gonna work. Look at the smile. There's no way these ki blasts don't work. Hey, at least he's falling down elegantly, though. Okay, Goku Kaioken, he has to save the squad. Nah, hold on. Go back to that. Look at the way Dr. Wheelo just blocked this. I'm not gonna lie to you. The whole, robotic thing is trash, but that block is clean. Goku hit him with a two-piece, knocking off the arm. He gonna throw the Kamehameha out this time in Kaioken. Dr. Wheelo gonna throw out his own beam, and just look at the domination. Dr. Wheelo getting the Vegeta treatment. Gave him the lighting, the shading, and everything. Goku got his hands up. You know what time it is. Hold on. Look at colors. The energy, it's dancing. It's beautiful. Okay, Goku, it's time to throw it at him. That's y'all go, by the way. Gohan getting active. He's pissed off. And look at Piccolo coming in clutch again. Clutch Piccolo. Piccolo coming in clutch. We so used to this. They gonna come in. That's crisp. But look at this next part. Piccolo was gonna keep pushing, but Gohan can't hang with it. This is what you call effort, man. You can't teach that. Piccolo just wants it more. And just look at how big his mouth is. Ate that right on the brain. Look at the glass crack. Some liquid spilled out too. He ain't slick. Look at Krillin coming in clutch. Let's go! That was so bad they had to draw Goku extra crispy to compensate. I know y'all saw the jawline. Dr. Wheeler gonna thought this red beam versus spirit ball. That's a ball. Just think about the depth here. You got 3 aliens fighting against the human, and then the human is the one throwing out the beam onto the planet, and the light comes from the sea. I'm done. And look at this right here. Craziest scene in Dragon Ball history. 2 decent looking black people. That's crazy. And just look at more of this depth, man. The earth coming together in this ball. The ball. Close your mouth, man. The earth comes together to kill the man that wants to live on earth the most. The depth is I'm done. Hey, the hands in this movie was excellent. Bam! Yeah.
So that was Fangito's video called "The World's Strongest Movie Had Crazy Hand Activity." A phenomenal video. I thought that was great. The reason why I didn't talk about the last fight was I don't think there was too much for it, which is crazy because all the other fights prior to the big fight were way more entertaining. They had more to it, crazier stuff. Though I will admit the last shot with Goku basically overpowering his attack with his spirit ball was phenomenal looking and it was beautiful. But I just feel like the rest of the two was kind of lackluster compared to those. Because those ones were phenomenal what they were doing, but still pretty great fighting in this film. It was pretty top notch nonetheless. Also, I want to say sorry for I'm a little sweaty, like I said before many times. I have to record this without my fan or the window open because it's gonna ruin the audio and stuff like that. So I'm kind of a little hot here and sweaty, so sorry for that. And I have been recording for quite a bit at this point. But also, I do want to say towards the ending of it, the editing might have gotten a little bit weird, so sorry if it's a little jarring for you guys. My camera set on a 30-minute timer, so every 30 minutes or so, I have to literally, the video just ends, so I have to basically stop and come back. So it got a little hectic there. I was hoping for it to wrap up faster, but I guess I just went on a little too long on my tangent. But yeah, like I said, this is not me to shit on, Naruto. I know I mentioned many times. I just feel like a lot of people underestimate Dragon Ball characters. First of all, they underestimate Dragon Ball's choreography and hand-to-hand combat, but then they also underestimate people like Goku's fighting skills and these other characters. But when you look at the fighting, actually, you can see how fluid they are and how impressive their abilities are, and you can see why people like the fighting in Dragon Ball so much. One of the main things that got Dragon Ball so popular was the fighting. And if you guys are saying the fighting isn't that great, then how did it ever get popular in the first place? So yeah, definitely the choreography deserves more respect. Goku's martial arts skills also deserves more respect too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and stay tuned for next time.